Aloha and welcome to the Honolulu Church of Light. Heal yourself, heal the world. We have a very, very, very auspicious day today because it is a palindrome, which is 02022020. So they're mirror images. And our numerology for this day is, what's the best way to say it? I think we could cheer with it. So 2 for February, right? 4 because 2020 for the year is 4. If we add February with the year, it's 6. And if we add all the numbers of this day, 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, we have 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Don't you feel like cheering? Yay! So what we want to do is we want to use our collective consciousness to send energy to all those affected by the coronavirus. And we're going to do this by first taking a nice deep breath. And then we're going to have clarity of thought to weave our 4 bodies in balance and send love and healing light through the crystal grid, magnetic grid of this earth for those who are affected with the coronavirus. Please continue to breathe while I do the chant. E ho mai kai ki mai luna mai e. O na mea huna no e o na mele. E ho mai, e ho mai, e ho mai, e ho mai kai ki mai luna mai e. O na mea huna no e o na mele. E ho mai, e ho mai. E ho mai kai ki mai luna mai e. O na mea huna no eo, o na mele. E ho mai, e ho mai, e ho mai, e ho mai kai ki mai luna mai e. O na mea huna no eo, o na mele. E ho mai. E ho mai, e ho mai. And again, our collective breath. Amama uenua. The prayer is freed. Thank you, everyone. I think we did a really good job. Now for my favorite part of the service. I get to introduce you to someone who sends his love to the world every day. He does his healings, comes to the boat every day. He is our master healer. He is the person who founded the church, who brought forth signature cell healing. He is a person that we all embrace. Send him our love and bring him to the stage. I give you Kahu Fred Sterling.
Oh my God. That was powerful. Thank you very much. She told me that this morning she was going to do it. I said, go ahead, go, please. We got some great things in store for you today. But I want to say a quick prayer and open the service. And I say a quick prayer because I want to tell you why. This is what's to share in this service today. And I know it's also Sunday and all that other stuff, but I want to share this with you. call the creative force. Call the creative force to hear our words. Creative force, heal our world, heal our force. The force of the world becomes one. We talk about the coronavirus and all the things that are wrong in Earth right now. You know, with the political situations, don't you know, tell me what side you're on. You know you got your journey. We know this much. We must hold the light forward. Always push it forward. Push it from love. If we do that, we'll know how well we're doing. Because something will happen to you today, like it happens to me every day, and I know this much, we can feel your love back to us, Creative Force. Thank you for the bottoms of our hearts and our minds and all the worlds around us. Amen. Okay. We've got magic moments today.
There's prayer and hugs.
Oh, but there's also hugs at the bottom.
Share magic moments, okay? Please, come up.
Thank you. I didn't expect to be standing here this morning, but I am. I call this little talk Consciously Creating Amazing Grace, because I do believe that in amazing grace, and I also believe in consciously creating our lives. And so this story begins last night, or actually a little farther back, because my husband and I were out for an evening in Honolulu, and it's about maybe a half an hour drive to our place where we live in Kailua. And the last time we did this on a Saturday night, I had forgotten to do my 5-breath self-healing meditation before starting the car. Now this was a while ago, not that long ago, but I asked Master Guide Kiro what happened on that drive home, because we were approaching an intersection and it was green for us, and a van turned left against a red light right in front of us, and I had to hit the brakes really hard, and we honestly could have died that night. I saw my life flash before me, and so I really did want to ask Master Kiro, was that an exit point or what was that, you know? And he said, well, did you do your 5-breath self-healing meditation before you started the car? And you know, I love the 5-breath self-healing meditation. I'm a big proponent of it, and I do it every day, 2 to 3 times, usually 3 times a day for my meditations. But Master Kiro encourages us to do 5 breath before we start the car and drive. And that time, because my husband is not a real avid participant in the 5-breath self-healing meditation, let's just say, there's nobody there to remind me to do it, right? So I need to remind myself to do that every time. So this time, last night, on a Saturday night out with my husband, I remembered to do my 5-breath self-healing meditation before starting the car and leaving the parking lot. And as we drove along the freeway, getting ready to get off to go through the mountains, the car in front of us, there seemed to be something dropped down in front of that car. And I couldn't really tell what it was. It was just so quick. I thought, well, maybe that didn't happen. But immediately after that, under that person's car, I could see this puff of kind of creamy smoke. And my husband, Danny, said, did you see that? He just rolled over something really hard. And I was thinking hard, it kind of looked like maybe a bag of concrete or something like that, right? But apparently it was a concrete block. And it dropped in front of that car, he rolled over it, and it went, fortunately, off to the side, off to the right side, because we could have rolled over it as well. And we turned off the poly, and that off to the the next highway, and that car driver also turned off. And we kind of followed for a while, and there was a lot of smoke coming out of his car. And finally, he pulled off, and you hear this rattle, 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 and he pulls off. And so I looked at my husband and I said, you know, this time I remembered to do my 5-breath self-healing meditation. And you know what? That was just feet from us. And I believe it was part of the pedestrian bridge overhead that probably broke off and dropped down. So I recommend you do your 5-breath self-healing meditation. But what I felt from that was really grace, amazing grace. And I know that grace can happen to anyone, right? But I think we can consciously create with it when we follow what we know we need to do every time, and not just say, oh, you know, I made it this time, or that would have happened anyway. No, I think we can consciously create amazing grace. So that's my story. Happy to be able to share.
I want to share something with you all. And before I tell you out there, I want you guys to relax for a second. You got to get up off your chair at home. Maybe your hair in curlers or half dressed, whatever. Put your robe on, whatever. Get off the chair and go out and see your family. Anybody in the family, you're going to give a hug. You got no family? Get your cat, your dog, no cat, dog. Hug yourself. But do something different than just sit there. Step around and move around and get your feeling. And I know this because here at the church, we're going to share hugs. No doubt about it. We share many hugs. But I want you to know this. We're sharing it with you as well. So please join with me as a hug capital of the United States.
I love that. Expect, yeah. Myron.
You.
Oh, good.
Yeah, really. I had to. Yeah. I made this. This is my Lemurian color.
There's a line. There's a line. Waiting line. Yep, yep.
Oh, God, yes. Okay. And everybody, Gail, I got every person in the church except Gail, I'll hug her later on.
But you'll never forget.
Never forget again. Oops.
It's alive.
Oh. Okay. I'm introducing my friend, have some talks that are not overly friendly. I never. Anyway, but my friend, and there was somebody. It's a long time ago. Why is pay up this so often? What? Why would that bother anybody? I don't know why you're bothered by it. It's all right. She works hard for us. She worked for all of us. She worked very hard, and I want to introduce her. And Patty was doing. Come on up. Maybe it was close. I got
I'm trying to learn my lesson from this guy. 50 years and we're still going. Okay, today's healing message from Kahu Fred Sterling. Today's a beautiful day. We're in the church here, we're so high on love. Can you guys feel it? Well, now today we're going to take you to a new level of love. So I want to welcome you to a new level of love. So, ready to go? Okay. Kahu says, I invite you to this healing service and weave your strands of healing light with the Honolulu Church of Light Healing Community for all to feel the kind of love that heals. This is the month when we celebrate Valentine's Day. I have a sense that this February 2020 will undoubtedly be a strong adventure in your commitment to heighten your level of love. Do make an effort to get a fuller concept of your expectations of what it means to love the self from your sixth sense. Have you guys ever thought about that? When I was editing this, I go, never thought about that. So here, Kahu's trying to elevate us to a new kind of love from our sixth sense. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay. Consider reading a dynamic chapter 2, the Principles of Trust in my book, The 10 Principles of Consciously Creating. It will introduce you to a new level of love. Here is an excerpt. The sixth sense is not some sort of psychic agreement. It is not some sort of far outreach beyond your abilities. It is who you are. It is the mastering of the art of being human. For you in your material world, oftentimes see yourself in the light that does not exist because you use illusion to create your special arrangements. Think about that. When you hold to the trust, that bridge, that fabric of light that allows you the expansiveness to know that you are more than what you have felt, you are more than the limitations, then you can no longer are willing to settle for the less than parts of your life. You will know that by crossing this bridge of trust, if nothing more than just knowing that trust can take you into realms that you have only dreamed about in your past. If you have dreamed it, it is part of your blueprint of life. So it is your journey to live it and age your soul. Welcome home, Kahu says, to your new level of love. Nice. Blessings, Kahu Fred Sterling.
Very nice.
She does a good job, Steve.
Very
I'm doing the 5 breath self-healing meditation. I'm doing the 5 breaths. I'm doing all 25. All 25. So bear with me. Because some of you, maybe you don't do it at all, but maybe this is the only time you do, that's all right. But try it, because I'll tell you this, I'll talk more about in the service this morning. Okay? So what you do is you relax yourself, get comfortable, and put your right palm, on top of your head. Just on top of your head. Put your left hand on top of that. Now that feels funny, right? But let it go. Take a breath into your heart, down your arms, into your hands, and into your brain. Take your hands down. Take your finger, your pointer finger and your middle finger, and put it on your eyeball. Right on the eyeball. Close your eye, please. Put your right on the eyeball. Take 5 breaths. Okay, put your hands down. Go to your heart, third space. Put your hand under your over your heart, and you don't know exactly where, but damn close, right? Right about there. Put your right hand down, left hand on top of it. Now, for your fourth place, put in your stomach, and you do this. I would say take 5 breaths. In your first breath, take it into your stomach, and then the next breath you're gonna take out and go up to your pancreas, into your liver. The third breath goes up to your kidneys. The fourth goes to all the other internal organs, and the fifth breath goes down to there. Okay, so let's try it just for the heck of it. Take a deep breath. Fifth breath. Fifth breath. Right here, and take into your body, and take the energy down to your arms, into your hands, and go to your all the working organs of your body, your lower body. It is powerful. Anybody's got anything ever happen that, you'll know how powerful it can be. Okay? Take a breath. I'm not going to apologize for doing that. I didn't intend to do it, but I go with my heart. And it said, people got, so you had to put it. Anyway, I'm going to bring Patty back up because she wants to share with you a couple things. All right? Patty?
What's my section? Testimonials and inspiration.
I
got
comment.
This is from Heidi. Oh, before I leave, do your 5 breaths before you start your car or put on your seatbelt, because talk about amazing grace. You will notice it more often. Like last week we went to shopping at Times Supermarket, and the place is always congested, the parking. So, and the stalls are so small, so narrow. So when I come out, really, and then this guy, all of a sudden, this guy shows up with a white Caucasian guy with a big, beautiful smile, and then he said, he started to guide me out of that stall.
Oh, nice.
And then after that, he went behind and he held the traffic back so I could move out of the stall.
Wow.
You
That's-
knocked on the door.
Yes.
She wanted to-
I'm going, oh, it's so sweet. And so that's the kind of stuff that you will be experiencing. Amazing. It is amazing. But don't forget to say thank you when those things, those experiences happen for you. You know, amazing. So Heidi, remember Heidi? We did a long distance healing on her. She's from Australia, and this is her testimonial. Hi, this is Heidi. I was chosen as one of the participants on the 19th of January 2020 for long distance healing. I want to thank you all, especially Kahu and Patty, as what I experienced was unbelievable, and still I feel it when I do the breathing. I have been diagnosed with melanoma cancer, and the healing process was so unbelievably strong. As soon as Kahu and Patty started, I felt the movement inside me, and it didn't stop. The amount of energy I received at the time was so very big for my body that for the next 4 days, I wasn't able to move or stay awake. Wow. That is some shifting, Heidi. I have been doing my breathing the way Kahu asked me to do every day. After 1 week from the healing, I have started feeling quite different in many ways, like I'm able to eat certain foods, to eat to eat that I wasn't before, and I can sit much longer, or my mood is back to normal, and altogether, everything feels different. See, that's a new level of love we're talking about, what Kahu's talking about. I try to meditate and come to your church every night. Wow, great. Thank you for all the help and love and kindness, as Patty and Kahu says they go there nightly. I pray to God to show me and guide me. So so I could use all I have in me to match God's will. Lots of love. God bless you all. Heidi. But you know, this is not just Kahu and I. It is a community of love that believe everything can be healed. So Heidi, thank you for joining this community. Conscious awareness that everything can be healed. I call it the magical miracle ball, and it does because it happens to me a lot. Thank you, Kahu.
I want to talk a little bit because it's so powerful. Yesterday I had the fortune to, and I asked the lady if I could share it, and she said, "Yes, of course you can. Yes, you can." For a private session with Master Kira. When I got there, I used Skype to her and back and forth, and I hadn't done a session with her for like a year, maybe 2 years, a couple years, and I was expecting to see the same lady that I did 2 years ago, and I popped this cream and she was going, oh my God, she was brilliant. She changed, her whole body changed.
Wow.
I can swear. But then she told me, oh, the 5 breath 3 times a day. 3, not 2, 3 times a day. Oh my God. I'm telling you guys out there, you guys in here, you're not doing it, that's all right. You can do it, do whatever you're gonna do. But if you'll do it, you'll stop getting headaches. You'll stop getting all different things. I can't tell you everything works 100%. I guarantee as much. You'll do it, but now I want to share one more thing with you with my session with Lady and Dagmar. Okay. She was telling about her grandson, grandson, He about 14 months old, 14 months old. It's a year and 2 months, something like that. But anyway, she was down, he was into the house, and he says, Grandma, and he stopped and looked at her for a minute, and she was sitting in the chair. He walked over to her and he went, what is a 14-year-old baby doing that for? Why is it doing it? My God. Now, she'd tell me, I didn't tell her about anything about my nephew, my nephew here in Hollywood. I would go back 3 weeks and take me just a minute to get back there. 3 weeks, we had a session with my neighbor upstairs, the neighbor, came down and told me she'd seen the doctor, and she had the best news she'd ever had. Not bad, but she was feeling good. And Kaizen, my nephew, his parents don't worry, but they'll never know. They don't pay attention to me. That's right. She was sitting on Patty's lap. I'm sitting on the couch with my friend over here, and talk to her, and Kaizen gets out off the chair. He's only about 14 months, 13 months. Comes down off my wife's lap, comes across it, and puts his hand at my friend, puts his hand on it, gets back in his butt. How does a 14-month-old baby do that? How is it possible? So that's mind blowing. That's 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I see 1 day a week. Yet, a couple days ago, Thursday, he comes over, and he's sitting with chairs in front of Patty, and she's feeding him. And I had found a couple days ago, a week or so, I found a lump, not a lump, but a bump in energy on the left side. So I went to the right side, nothing there. Left side, and I just calm. And I let it go. Now, the story is much longer, but I will tell you what happened. Thursday comes over, we're sitting there, and going well, but he decided, takes my hand, puts his hand on my breast, puts it over his left side brain, and puts it, and lets it go. He sat back, closed his eyes, rocked, looked like that, took my hand, put it back over there. That's so powerful. I don't think you can tell. I'm pretty shocked by this whole thing. I've been known as a wizard, but some many times, but I can tell you this: that young man, will blow my mind. So I'm afraid to see him next week because he's not going to do anything. That's all right. I couldn't say another week. I couldn't have another week. Anyway, that's my talk to you today. But now, what was it I was going to share? One thing.
On the wedding,
Huh?
he's gonna share one more thing.
I forget now. I'll get it later on, but maybe next week. But I know this much. The 14-month-old children are powerful. Beyond powerful. They're beyond powerful. They are, you can see this baby takes my hand, what, boom. He closed his eyes, rocked back and forth. Oh my God. They push my hand, take my hand. Oh, you're finished. You're finished. Thank you, buddy.
I gassed up.
Yeah, okay.
I said, I'm gassed up. Well, I know this much. I want you to know this much. We know what we do is heal. This is a healing church. Somebody said, oh, in the opening, he said, the founder of the church. I don't like to think of a founder. I just put the church together because I wanted to do it. And I did it in my heart. I did it as a healing church. And I know this because it is perfectly acceptable for anybody that wants to try. You get ready right now. Okay. Come on, Philip. Don't knock my camera down. Come on in, guys. Come on in. I don't like to be thought as a founder. I don't want to talk. No, sorry, you can say it. But I don't care. I was a founder. But how do you found a church? You can't found a church. It found me. It found me. I guarantee that. Because I had this thing. I want to share this with you because I want you to know the way I did it because I had changed my whole life from the automobile business. I was not just a car salesman. I was a general manager from a car dealership. And walked away and told Patty, I'm going to heal. Okay. How are we going to get paid? I don't know. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care at all because if it's right, we'll get enough money. And I've done over the years, I've done very well this monetary thing. Not bad, not good, but all right. But I know this much. I've made a mark someplace on this airplane. I know this because I'm talking to you and you. I know. My heart tells me this. We can do anything we want to do. We want to do it. Like Corinna came in here this morning. She did not know she could do magic movements. And Patty said, "Want us to do magic movements?" Okay. Yeah, I can tell you this. I can show you this. You can't see it back there, I don't think, but right here is a question mark before magic moments. Question mark. You don't have it, right? Yeah, I have it. I do.
Are you saying it was a setup?
Anyways, I will share with you. Thank you. But know this: the kids think that the most important aspect of our church right now, and you got to know, you got friends, and if you don't have friends and kids, go find some kids and play with them. Go to the shopping mart and push them around. Anything. Get involved. The 5 breaths, side breath, we take the 5 breaths. What I'm thinking is, when I'm doing, I'm blowing it back out, and I take everything, and I want to protect the car and passengers and all the people around me, all the cars around me. And, the first day we did it, we were coming out of this parking lot, and the car started backing up, and I'm going this way, and this Patty's driving, and this lady backing up. Oh my God. I was waiting for the crunch, right? What happened? Stop, I guess. But my God, that's. Anyway, so I was stone cold. I was cold. I knew perfectly. Okay, now we do healings, and I'm going to tell you this much. I'm going to have a person today, and we're going to heal him again. Now, he's got not something wrong with him. Nothing wrong with him. He's got a problem. And we'll fix the problem if he wants to. If he wants to do it, because we're trying some new things in the healing process, and you guys got to participate with us. Please come in and participate. Come across the ocean, or come from Japan or China or whatever. I know you're all around the world, Russia. You're coming and coming down this church, come in that door, and come in here and get involved in these three people. Now, three people. How do I know one? I know one. I know one. I know the other two. Oh, two. I got two. Two downtown. Two. You know. Okay. Okay. All right. We got one chair left. Come on up, Patrick. Joanne. One chair left. One chair left. Tried?
I tried.
All right.
I tried.
Okay. We're gonna do something today that I never tried before, but it'd be good because we've got people we know they gotta heal. We know they've got to heal. They got to heal. They got to heal. I know. I know you got to know. Right? Okay. Now you're gonna play some. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, should I tell them what's gonna happen?
Yeah, go ahead. Step here.
Okay, this one, you're gonna do something different. We're gonna have, instead of people, moving from one person to another, we're gonna have just one person stay with that one healing, and then you're gonna perform the ear umbrella and the vagus nerve, energizing the vagus nerve through the eyes. So, because we'll see what happens, okay? Especially for you, because you have a migraine. I think the ear umbrella and the energizing the vagus nerve would be really, really great, okay? So, who knows signature cell in here? Signature cell healing. Okay, how are you gonna do two things at one time?
This
Oh.
answer.
Did you prana breathe? 5 breaths? So those of you out there in our chat room, please, send your love, the love that heals, that has no barriers. Kylie proved it. She was all over in Australia, and she felt our energy. So Philip, you know the ear umbrella, right?
Yes.
And the eye, energizing the vagus nerve through the eyes.
You can also energize it to the vagus nerve using the
No, just those two. Just
the
basic.
dragon breath.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah. After you do the ear umbrella and the vagus nerve, choose one of this. Who are you gonna choose?
I'm not sure clear yet.
Okay,
Probably soon.
so.
I can be told. I can be tough. I can be tough. Watch. She told me. She told me that Patty said I should come up here. I said, wait. Patty told you? I don't hear. What are you going to heal? I'm not sure, but she said, I'm sure. Oh, we're going to heal. And then she went off a lengthy program about she wanted to heal. And she did it mostly unconsciously because she was her brain, heart brain went out and enveloped me with this whole journey. She is now knowing that she came to here for a special reason today, and it's to get healed. So she's going to lay back and relax. All right. She said, my friend back here, she said, Love, 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 love. Okay, good. Then I had the same thing happen with her. She said, I don't know why, but I'm feeling much better than I have been in the past. And maybe I don't look like it, but I feel better. Then she smiled to me, and I walked away. Oh my God, she smiled at me. Then my next friend over here, and I said to him, Patrick, why are you? What? Patrick, why are you getting a headache? What? Patrick, why are you getting a headache? Why do you get this headache? He said, oh, in '84, I had an accident, and that's when it started. 84? This is 2020. We can take this, maybe not today. Maybe we can take it today. You want to. You come here and get to want to it. That's all you do, want to do it. And I know we can take this headache away. If we can't, that's all right. You don't have to, everybody comes in and said, can you hear me, Carl? Can you hear me? Oh, can you hear me? I can hear you. Do you want to heal? Do you want to heal? So I said, do you want to heal? He said, yes. Oh, okay, that's where we are. So there's the three people. You got to come in here, and come in here. You go through that door back there, through the door, come back around the tall, come down here, and get into the healings. Because we got a short crowd here today. So we'll do all healings all one time, all right? So please join with me as we start the healing with.
So we're going to start by, again, using our collective consciousness, those there, those on the chairs, and everyone in the audience. And we're going to do this by doing our 5 breath positions that Patty's going to demonstrate for us. And then we're going to go ahead and do our vowels. A, E, O, U. Everybody ready? Ma, ko, ko.
I.
Ha. Now I would like for you to pull them all together. Start with ah and go all the way to oo. Ready? Ah. The prayer is free. Mahalo.
Come up and heal, my friends. Okay, now finish up the You got a body below your body. Your body is it touches the person in the chair. And you gotta know. I can see you're going into your body and coming out through your hands. I can feel it. I can feel it. So you're gonna do a dream. Be prepared. For those of you sitting on the chairs, be prepared to accept this energy from your friends. I know this because we can feel it, and you can feel it. We know it. So begin to finish up right now. Finished. Return to your chairs. You got a message. Share it with them right now. Bless this water before the church service this morning. And it's just water, but not really. It's powerful. I'm going to touch the third eye, right here on the third eye, and go into your body, and it goes about 5 seconds from there all the way through the whole body, every cell, 70 trillion cells, 70 trillion cells will be enlightened. You don't know, it's good. Try it. So.
Okay. Next round. No one in the chat room wants a healing. Too bad because we were going to experiment with something. Sad. Last minute? Last minute?
I did bake them, so.
You beg?
Oh.
You should beg. Well, you shouldn't beg. You should. I know, we do that.
Oh, how about the lady that I brought? The Ekaterina's mom. The one I put in the prayer
okay.
book.
How about Gail? It's your birthday. Come on up.
Oh, yes.
You'll be a guinea pig. Come on up.
I'll sit with this lady.
Okay. This is such, LD says this is such an auspicious day. God, let's take advantage of it. Woo. And then the bowl, we need the bowl.
We'll get the bowl.
Later, okay. Okay.
Always working.
Okay, so we had to beg, so we got the healings too.
I'm a sucker for healing.
I have to tell you this, I mean, okay, one more share about Kahu. Really fast, I have to tell you guys. Yesterday, I bought a bunch of, 2 days ago, I bought a bunch of bananas. And he's been missing his bananas. So yesterday, they were half ripe. I felt it in the morning, and I say 2 days. He comes out from his office, and he says, "Oh, any of the not bananas, but papayas are ripe?" I said, "No, got 2 more days." And then he starts to peel the bananas. And then he picks one up, he says, "Here, this is soft enough." I felt it half an hour ago, it wasn't. But I looked at the papaya, it was yellow.
Oh my God. I mean, it was green and then it
It was
turned
half, but it had to take 2 more days to
Right.
really get it. He never fails to amaze me. So he had his wish, he had a papaya. How did you do that, Colin?
Go sit down.
Okay.
Okay, for the people that wanted to come in, didn't have the courage to go tell Gail, sit back and relax, send somebody anyway. You pray for,
I have a healing request from Russia,
okay.
from Ekaterina.
Oh,
And
that's right.
thank you for putting in the Russian script, because I get practice reading the different letters. I love that. Sorry. She is worried about her mother, she's requesting healing light for her mother, who had a stroke, and she's in intensive care. She had another operation yesterday, so she was requesting that I place her name in our prayer bowl here. And so this is a nice opportunity to be able to send healing light to her mom, whose name is Tatiana, and she's in the Murmansk Regional Clinical Hospital in Murmansk, Russia. So if you'll join me, please, in sending some light to Tatiana, who's in intensive care.
And yes, you sit there and relax. Did not do this well.
Birthday healing.
She's getting better. She's getting better. We've had about 4 or 5 celebrations for her birthday in the last week. Treated dinner, somebody else took it there, and we were taking a relaxed lunch this morning, but no problem. Okay, take a breath with me. Creator force your love and light. We are blessed to be healed by these people and blessed back to you. You feel our hearts go out to everybody that's in this church and out there and in here. You'll know when you get this feeling from me and this lady that Corinna's doing and Gail. Sending out all the love they can send out. And you know they're going to send out a lot of it. Thank you. God bless you. Okay. God bless you. Oh, sorry. Little girl said, "Can we get water?" Not even here. Yes, ma'am. Tatiana. Okay. We'll do a prayer for people in this bowl. There's maybe a few hundred people in this bowl. Many hundreds. But I know this much. When I go in there at 11:30 at night, every night, most times like from my house, but I put fingers in this bowl, I always put my fingers like this, and then some pick up my thumbs and puts them in there. Oh my God! Then I go to the bowl and I'm swimming around there. It's powerful. So come in here, come tonight, 11 o'clock, 11:30. Let's say you're, it's going to be 5 o'clock and 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in New York. You know the time it is. You'll be sound asleep, right? Might wake up. We'll see. So, if you join with me to say to this bowl, and feel the energy I'm going to put into this bowl, and come to that camera, come through your chairs, and feel what I'm doing. You get a tension you cannot believe. Intention and tension. All right? So. Okay. God bless all of you. I'm going to pass the bowl. These two people, nobody's in church this morning, but they'll put this bush again. And I'm going to pass the bowl. You've got, hopefully you've got a new website.
Yeah.
And she did it a little boldly, she did a donation, big bold. I'm going to shoot it a little bit, that's right. She's really bold because she knows it goes to good use. We do so many things in this country and around the world. And we know it because we enjoy it. Okay? So, she'll start that. Okay.
And I would take this opportunity to say thank you to all of you that give the monetary donation to us. And you don't know how you feel my heart of gratitude to those of you that generously give to us. And do we have a button on the new website? To check out the new
It's a
website.
donate, it's right below your picture.
Picture's too
Donate
big.
with a heart.
God bless you. God bless everybody. It's powerful. Oh, God bless. Anyways, question.
There's this new person,
Uh-huh.
her name is Anna from Russia. And she said, thanks for the opportunity. I'm here for the first time on your session. So not aware of what kind of request, I guess she was, really requested I beg them to type in. But allowed to ask others. I want to ask the healing of the greatest state of Maria, little daughter of my friend. She doesn't speak. I have no idea for which reason. She said thank you and bless to you both.
The daughter's name is
Maria.
Maria.
Okay.
In Russia.
Suggest to her that send that
5
prayer,
breaths self-image.
send that healing request to info.
She's
Right.
from Ukraine.
Ukraine. Oh my God. Yes.
Okay.
Oops. Okay.
So come join our consciousness that says everything can be here. It can be an instant, but in 5 or 50, because we don't want to miss a step, right, Karina? Okay, for full instructions on the 5 breath self-healing meditation, go to signaturecellhealing.com. And it's only $9.99. And there you will receive the instructions. Do they get the video and
They just get the
print?
video, and then they can also get the ebook.
Okay, great. And then what's exciting is Karina's gonna do a signature cell healing workshop, and it's gonna be an intense workshop on the 5 breath self healing.
Cellular memory.
Yes,
Beautiful stuff.
yes, cellular memory, and that's what we're trying to get you to reach through the 5 breath self healing meditation. And this community here, that we're experiencing so many amazing things just because we love ourselves enough to do the 5 breath self healing meditation. You can even hasten the ripening of fruit.
So where is the workshop?
Oh, Tacoma, Washington. And then there's one in Japan in October, and then the Netherlands in July, right?
In Tacoma, they can register for.
Oh,
right now.
Tacoma, she says they can register. Yay.
Okay.
Okay, oh gosh. Thank you so much. And next healing, long distance is on the 19th. Conscious Creator, Cure Conscious Creator, the 26th. And healing with Kahu on the 12th. Thank you for joining us. Have a beautiful day. Where's Kahu? He disappeared. Oh, it's good. Nature calls.
Goddesses, take over.
Oh, let's leave him here.
Okay.
His light is here to say aloha, mahalo, and
We're going to do our Kamele Ho'omaikai, which is the doxology. Everybody ready? Let's take a nice deep breath. Ho'onani ka makuama.
Praise the Creator, Eternal Father,
Ke kime hauhane no.
the Son and Holy Spirit,
Ke akuama ho'omaikai pu.
we praise the Almighty in unison,
Ko ke au.
both those on earth
Ko ke la.
and in heaven.
Amen. I heard the door open, so he's coming back to join us. As we do our closing chat, nice deep breath. E o mai kia I mai kapo mai na nai a mai kale o kako. Mai luna lala mai kai ki a kai ki mai kai ki na ke komana. Mai ku kai kai mai lo ka waho. Kia I ia malama ia e pale aku I nā ho pili ki ana I ko kako no huna. Everybody. Amamauanoa. The prayer is free.
Read. God bless you. See you next couple weeks.
Aloha.
Bye-bye.